We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
Mila and Ashton.
Tonight, celebrity superstars Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis facing backlash for showing support to their former co-star Danny Masterson, who was sentenced to 30 years in prison on 2 counts of rape.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
Kutcher and Kunis addressing the controversy in a video posted to their social media accounts over the weekend, after it was revealed the couple had written character letters in support of Masterson to the judge in his trial.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years. So that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
In the letters, the couple calling Masterson a role model, outlining their decades-long friendship. Kunis writing, "From the very beginning, I could sense his innate goodness and genuine nature. Throughout our time together, Danny has proven to be an amazing friend, confidant, and above all, an outstanding older brother figure to me." Adding, Danny's role as a husband and father to his daughter has been nothing short of extraordinary. Kutcher writing in his letter, he also set an extraordinary standard around how you treat other people. He has always treated people with decency, equality, and generosity. He continued, "I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society, and having his daughter raised without a present father would be a tertiary injustice in and of itself."
Anything you want to say, Mr. Masterson?
The letters painting a very different picture of the disgraced actor than described by the testimony of his victims in court.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
But one of Masterson's accusers not accepting their apology, saying, "This video was incredibly insulting and hurtful. My hope is that they learn radical accountability and the importance of self-education to learn when to keep their privilege in check, especially Ashton, who claims to work with victims of sex crimes. And as for Mila, I can only think of time's up." And Ellison, many sexual assault survivors and advocates are also not accepting this apology, saying they're disappointed in the couple's response, who have been extremely active in this space for many years. Ashton Kutcher himself is the co-founder of a nonprofit called Thorn, which works to protect children from sexual abuse. Ellison?
Maya Eaglin, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.